It's cases like this one involving 3 children described by relatives as feral when they first came into care that reveal not just the cracks, but what critics call the complete failures in BC's child welfare system.
I've asked over and over and over again, who's going to be held responsible for what's happened to these kids?
Despite repeated calls to social services, it was only when the children's parents contacted the ministry themselves in December 2023 that the siblings were finally taken into care. Relatives who can't be identified to protect the children say the kids were nonverbal, not potty trained, and eating their own feces after being severely neglected and locked in their rooms daily. The haunting question now, could ministry mistakes lead to a similar tragedy?
Based on the additional checks and balances that have been established and the expectations, I would say no, it is much less likely that that would happen now. The caveat being it's also dependent upon staff being able to follow through.
And staffing levels remain a big concern for the representative for children and youth, who says BC is short hundreds of social workers.
There are significant vacancies around the province, and it's not that there is an effort being made to recruit people.
The Minister of Children and Family Development was not available for an interview, but said in a statement that despite global shortages, they have seen an almost 20% increase in frontline staffing in the last 2 years, but that they recognize there's more work to be done. The representative continues to believe BC's child protection system needs an overhaul and must shift its focus to prevention.
The system right now is very siloed. People are not communicating. They're not collaborating. We shouldn't be walking people to the ledge. We should be walking people to a better outcome.
But she says there have been improvements. For example, in the case of these siblings, repeated calls to authorities were not looked at as a whole, but rather in isolation.
Now, when there's more than one call within a certain period of time or multiple calls, then it's required to go up from the frontline worker to a team leader for further review.
The minister agrees significant change is needed. We are working toward a renewed model of child well-being that focuses on prevention, care, and supporting families before they find themselves in crisis. Meanwhile, the guardian of these children was supported through the representative's office as she fought to get these kids support. But she says they still face lifelong damage from severe neglect.
There's still some really hard days. Every day can still be hard.
And despite changes by the ministry, she worries other children may continue to slip through the cracks of a system she says is broken. Michelle Bernoro, CTV News, Vancouver.